Hello, my friends. It's Matthew Street. Welcome to my channel. As always, I appreciate you being here. And folks, every once in a while when I get down in the dumps about the condition of rock and roll and power pop, the music genres I love so much, whenever I get down about it and I'm just ready to just kind of say, that's it, it's over, rock and roll's gone, never coming back. Just when that happens, just when I realize that nothing but dance pop and hip hop and this fake rock and roll that's out there now in the mainstream, where you got songs with 20 songwriters listed in the credits, and it's all electronic, fiddling around with the dials and auto tune or whatever all these things are now they use to make this baloney music out there. I can't stand. It's just so sickening what these poor kids are being force fed nowadays. I know I'm an old man yelling at the clouds here, whatever. But folks, just when I'm seeing that and just when I'm ready to give up, and then you get this really cool band that I love so much who comes out with a brand new album which restores my faith, brings it all back for me. A band from New Jersey, a band that made their foundation in New Jersey. They were formed in New Jersey. They formed about 20 years ago, 1999, and they have never looked back, folks. This is a band that doesn't care what the mainstream says. They don't care if they're not on the top 40 or selling 1 billion albums. This is psych rock. This is power pop. This is rock and roll brought to today with the modern flair, and it's there, it's powerful, and it's for you, and it's for me. It's rock and roll. Just when we need it, it's back. And that band is the Anderson Council. The Anderson Council is a band I've been a fan of for a long, long time. I did a video about them not too long ago, and this shows you the quality of these people and how decent they are as human beings and rockers and musicians. I made a video not too long ago where I was just talking about the band and how much I liked them. I was a fan. I had a few of their releases. Out of the blue, the leader, the founder of the band, Peter Horvath, reaches out to me, little old me, nobody, Matthew Street, who makes music videos and whatnot. And he reaches out and says, wow, I really appreciate what you did talking about my band. And anyone who does that, anyone who is kind enough to promote my band and talk about my band, I want to thank them properly. Let me send you something. And at first I was like, Peter, no. I don't do this for that reason. I don't want gifts. I just do it because I love the band. I love your music. I love rock and roll, power pop, and I love talking about it. And he insisted. He said, no, give me your address. I want to send you something. So I did, reluctantly. I sent it to him. I didn't really want to take a gift from him. I felt bad about that. But he was so kind, folks. And not long later, he sent me this cool, rare Anderson Council EP single. He sent me this cool little EP, which he signed, Peter Horvath. There's the back. He sent me 2 of their albums that came out prior to them going to Jem Records. The Anderson Council is on Jem Records. They have 3 releases, including the brand new one, which I'm going to talk about in a second. 3 releases on Jem, but prior to that, he sent me 2 of their earlier albums, which was very cool. I'll show you the backs. Sent me those. So kind of him. And the best thing of all was he sent me a vinyl 45, which again he signed, thanking me. Thank you, Peter. And look at this beautiful piece of vinyl here, folks. Like a marbleized purple and blue splatter. It's just so cool. It's just unbelievable. I was so blown away by the kindness of Peter to send me that. So anyway, folks, we're dealing with good people here. These are decent, good people who appreciate their fans and appreciate people promoting their band, talking about their band. And here we are on May 19th. So either it's out now as you're watching this or it's out really soon, folks. May 19th, this album, The Devil, the Tower, the Star, and the Moon by the Anderson Council is coming out on Jem Records. As I said, their 3rd one for Jem. Here's the back. Take a good look at it, folks. 12 great tracks. You have in the band, you have Peter Horvath guitar and vocals. I want to make sure I'm getting everyone right here. We have Simon Burke on bass and vocals. We have Mike Potenza on guitar and vocals. And we have Scott Jones on drums and percussion. There it is right there. Album produced by Peter and the band, along with Kurt Ryle, who's also in the Gripweeds, who also runs the House of Vibe Studios. Was a big part of helping with getting this recorded and mixed and everything. And it's absolutely wonderful, folks. Now, Peter, who normally writes on his own, on this album, he's written with a couple of co-songwriters. We have Dawn Eden Goldstein and Michael Temkin worked with Peter Horvath in writing all the material for The Devil, the Tower, the Star, and the Moon. And folks, it's absolutely wonderful. The instrumentation on here, the guitar tones are fabulous. I love the guitar work. The solos are all great on this album. The bass playing is awesome. The drumming, it's just fantastic. The vocals are great. Great vocal harmonies, great vocal inflections. It's typical Anderson Council. You know you're getting top-notch material with the Anderson Council. Absolutely fantastic, folks. This is radio-friendly stuff. This is stuff, in my opinion, from hearing their older material, and I have the two previous releases from Jem Records, this has got to be their best ever. I mean, I'm going to say it. This is their best album, in my opinion, right here, the brand new one. They're just hitting their peak right now with this album. It is so fantastic, folks. Let me just give you an overview of the songs, the 12 songs. I'll list them real quick for you. You have Tarot Toronto, Alone with You, Million Miles a Day, Times on the Thames, Positive, Picture This, Give It Time, Messes Up My Mind, Untrained Eyes, Sunday Afternoon, Buying a House, and Jump Right In. Folks, the first song, I'll just go through a couple with you and just give you then general feelings of this album. Tarot Toronto, what a rollicking start. This thing just hits you, it's melodic, and it rocks. It grabs you, that first song. Now, the second song is actually the first single from the album. That's Alone with You. That's the one that has a video out there right now. Go check out the video on YouTube. Alone with You by the Anderson Council. What a fun, cool video. It just makes you smile. It's just so well done, and it just grabs you. The song itself is just so hook-filled. Hook-filled power pop. That's what Alone with You is. It grabs you. It's catchy as hell. You're going to love it. It's just a great choice for the first single. I wholeheartedly support their decision to make that the first single because it's so fantastic. Then, like I said, the rest of the album, not to go through every single song, but some of the notes I wrote here, I mean, driving melodic rock, cool rock tune. And then they're also known for their psych rock. Now, the psych rock is a little more subdued on this album. This album, to me, is more modern flair rock and roll, power pop, and just catchy rock. That's what this is to me. There are still, though, some inflections of psych rock on this album, a little bit here and there, like on Positive. That's got a little psych rock flavor to it. And then you have a cool song like Picture This, which is just straight ahead catchy power pop. And then you have, again, Give It Time, hooks, power pop. Messes Up My Mind is very bouncy and snappy. You know, it's one of the, there's no ballads, as I said, no ballads on this album. Then you have a song like Untrained Eyes, which is like country western / power pop. It's a country western song. It's got a cool country western style guitar solo, but it's rock and roll. It's power pop, but it's just one of those tunes that how can a country western tune be a power pop song? But it is. They do it. They pull it off somehow. Blistering Rocker in Sunday Afternoon, just bam, that punches you right in the face. It's just, I can picture that song Sunday Afternoon live. Wow, it just would, boom, it would just knock you over. It's just so good. I just love it. Buying a House is just fun. Pop tune, bouncy, fun, hooks, grabs you. And then the big epic at the end, Jump Right In, is the big psych rock finale. They pull it together all on this one. You got the psych rock, the heavy rock. It's here. It's almost 6 minutes long. It's just a cool, cool rock song. The vibe you just want to, wow, man. It's cool. It's epic. Okay. I don't know what else to say. And the guitar solo, it fades out with a really long, drawn out, awesome guitar solo, which it just leaves you wanting more. Like, man, why couldn't this have been a double album? But it's 12 songs of blissful rock and power pop with a little bit of psych rock and a little dash of country western on that one song, as I said, Untrained Eyes. Folks, the first single, Alone With You, it's fabulous. You're going to love it. Check it out, folks. Matt Street's highest recommendation right here. Anderson Council, The Devil, The Tower, The Star, The Moon. It's out May 19th. Get it. You won't be sorry. You'll thank me. You will. You'll come back here and say, thanks, Matt. That was a great recommendation. Thanks again for being here, folks. I don't want this to go too long, but I want to get the word out about the Anderson Council's brand new album, Jem Records. Check it out. Love you all. Bye-bye.